Now, Andrew is from Chicago, as he mentioned, but he moved to, and he went to Arizona State with Drabby. Were you there at the same time?
Yeah, we were the
Same time.
Didn't know each other, though, right?
No.
Well, I mean, 60,000 students.
Yeah. Well,
Distinguished alums hanging out here together in D.C. Look at this.
What was your major?
Journalism and minor in English.
And
what were
being funny?
Huh? What were you?
Same.
Were you really?
Yeah, not English,
Wow.
of course.
Yeah, no,
You can barely speak English.
Waste your time.
When we met, I could tell.
The career pass. Anyway, so he went to Arizona State, and he said it was the reason we asked him why he went to ASU, and he said it was the closest school I could get into or could afford to California.
Oh, yeah.
Because he just wanted to get out to L.A.
I could. There was no school I could get into anyway in California. I wasn't smart enough. I couldn't get into like Stanford and all that. No way.
Right,
UCLA, even USC is old money. You got to be smart and rich. So I had neither of those things. So I really went for like dumb and cheap, and ASU was where I went.
That should be right as you drive in on campus. That should be right underneath
Welcome
the
to
sign.
Dumb and Cheap University. I
But a
joke
great
about
school
that.
for women.
Yeah, sure. For not for women, for men.
Yes.
To meet women. Yes. I don't know if it's great for women.
Yes.
No, it's a fantastic school. I joke about it all the time, and I'm sure one day I'm going to get a letter from them, like with a defamation of character lawsuit or something, cease and desist. Because all I do is joke about them because it's just for fun. But for some reason that they put out, they put out all this information trying to be like, we're changing. We're not this joke school. Stop doing that. They do that.
#1 research school. Nobody knows. What's that?
What are you
I have no
researching?
idea.
Yeah.
Obsessed with Mars.
They don't know how to be self-aware. If they were self-aware and made the jokes themselves, it'd be easier. But then, since they keep going, no, but we're the best, one of the best international business schools. And you're like, according to who? And they're like, a poll that we found. Okay, sure. I mean,
so you knew. So when did you know you wanted to be in L.A.?
I mean, I knew I wanted to get to California when I was in high school. I just didn't know how I could do it. But I did know a buddy of mine. My dad went to the University of Tennessee. His dad went. My good friend's father also went there together. And then he was like, dude, we should go check out schools to try to get to the West Coast. I said, yeah, but I can't afford anything. He said, my cousin goes to ASU. It's so cheap. We can get out there. So we took a little trip out there to go visit the school, and we were sitting on the back of what would be my future dorm, intoxicated on drugs and alcohol. And I said, we got to go to school here, man. And
this is the Mecca.
It was amazing.
So it was
one night changed
So it
my
was
life.
still cheap out of state. It was still cheap.
Well, back then it was way cheaper than it is now.
Well, yeah,
it was dirt cheap back then. I don't even know what it was a semester. Maybe like
$5,000 a semester or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
$5 or $6 grand. Yeah.
So did your dad try and push you to Tennessee or no?
Nah, didn't care.
he
My
didn't care at
sister
all.
went there. He was fine. He has a good one. You know what I mean?
He's got the good one.
Yeah, he's got one good. Nah, he didn't care. He also knew I had no business going to Tennessee. He went there because he was from the South. And then that was kind of his thing, you know, and I was never into it, but I was like, yeah, it could be a fun thing to do. But I really just wanted to get west. I was going to go there because he was going to pay for it, you know?
Now, you wanted to get west because you knew in high school you wanted to get into comedy? So you already knew from high
badly
school
I wanted
days.
to get into like stand-up and performance. So I knew I wanted to get to California, but I knew if I told my parents, hey, I'm going out to California, you know, they'd be like, no, we're not going to even support you a little bit, you know? So at least if I said, oh, if I go to college, they'll think, yeah, he's giving it a good go.
Building block.
Yeah, he's trying, yeah. So I went to college just to get to California. And the moment I graduated, I broke up with my girlfriend, put everything I owned in a U-Haul, and went to California. Slept on a lazy boy for 3 months.
How long was she your girlfriend?
A long time.
Really?
Yeah, up until
and
that
then just
moment.
Boom.
Yeah, well, we went to California together to try to like find an apartment.
Ah.
And I had a mental breakdown. And we got back to Arizona. I said, I can't take you.
Wow.
And she was like, what? I was like, I ain't going to leave you here.
No.
You're kidding me.
I said I couldn't.
What was the reason, main reason?
I couldn't take her out of her
You
element.
just didn't love her anymore.
No, you know what it really was? Is I didn't want to bring someone out there to fail. I didn't want to like have someone on my shoulders if I failed. So it was more like, I don't want you to come out here to watch me chase this thing.
Was
What
you
a nightmare.
21 or 22 at the time?
22. I was a kid, yeah.
Living with a woman?
Yeah.
Please.
Where were we going to sleep together on the lazy boy?
Right.
It's like I'm on the leg part, she's on the fold down part.
So did you try and work it out long distance for a while?
No,
or that it was
not
over.
even. No, I think she was
Cold
pretty upset
turkey.
at that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Chicks tend to bum out when you move states away.
That's unbelievable.
It's kind of a hard,
Doesn't
kind of a
go
hard,
over well.
hard way to convince them that it's over. No,
But it didn't bother you though.
no. I mean, I love this. That's a love therapy session. I loved the girl. I thought she was amazing. I just knew that I needed to go there alone and fail alone.
Right.
Because I didn't have any money. I didn't have any jobs. So I went out there, literally slept on a dude's fold down with one of my, best friends from college who convinced me to go to California with him because He was like, well, we have a place in Long Beach. And bounced around and got side gigs until I finally could move up to L.A. with 2 grad students at UCLA.
Do you do a lot of auditions? Because you've done TV.
Yeah, I've done a good amount of TV, but I don't...
I actually watched This Is Us with my wife. I don't remember you. I hate to say that.
No, it's fine. I did a couple episodes. I did the pilot.
Cool.
I did a pilot episode, and I did the first episode of the second season as well.
Okay.
Yeah, chicks love that show.
It's a good show to latch onto.
Yeah, people love that show, man. I did a couple because I knew the guy that created it. He did a show with Jimmy Kimmel that was going to happen that never happened.
I almost want to go back and watch it now.
You should. If you watch the pilot again, I'm in it. Go watch it again. Give me a paycheck. Watch it again and again and again and again.
The money must be real good, even if you're doing one episode.
It's not bad.
So you were the director of The Manny?
That's right,
Which is the show within the show.
The show within the show, right. Kevin, the tall blonde dude on it. He is an actor on the show. An actor on a show. And I was the, showrunner. I think they were mocking Chuck Lorre. I think I was paralleling Chuck Lorre.
Nice.
Yes.
How nerve-wracking is TV?
Love it.
Do you love it?
It's the best thing in the world.
Is it?
Yeah, you kidding me? Stand-up is like you have to get up there and perform your jokes and work really hard on craft. TV is like, hey, say this stuff,
right?
And hang out.
Just
You're
memorize
like,
the lines.
This is great, dude. It's the best thing in the world.
Services, hang out.
Yeah, we're gonna do this 15 times, and we're gonna give you a ton of money, and you get to eat food and chill for a while.
It's a great gig.
It's the greatest. When people complain that it's so hard, I'm like, that's insane, dude. People have to like.
It's like when we used to do 2 minutes when we would go on like those sports shows on Sunday nights,
right?
And you do 2 minutes. We're like, that was amazing. We do 4 hours,
yeah.
Right? It couldn't be
easier.
I know,
but
TV's easy. Film is hard because film you have to have a lot more patience. I mean, it depends on what kind of. If you're doing drama or comedy, but like film is tough because film you put a lot more into it. You know what I mean? There's usually more meticulousness to it. TV, they have to go fast because we got to get it. It's got to be. We've got to go. It's like we got to go. We got to get to the next thing. Film, it's like, Scorsese could spend a month on one scene.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like that. That
do you have
doesn't
anything
happen.
else coming up in TV?
Yeah, I just shot a show for FX that we'll see if they pick up. I hope they pick it up. It's me and this guy named Little Dicky, who's a rapper. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Little Dicky. Yeah, he's a great.
I've heard the name.
Young guys. Look at the young guys all now. Look at all the young guys. All the young guys bobbing their head. Yeah, me and Little Dicky have a show together on FX that hopefully they'll pick up that we just did, and we'll find out all about that. And otherwise, I'm just on the road until I find out about that stuff.